Do you guys feel that? Do you smell that? Do you see that? Something's in the air? Something's in the air.
You want to talk about the rumors?
There's rumors and conspiracy floating around.
That's right, kiddos. We're talking conspiracies, conspiring, the articles we read online, and bringing it to you guys for a fun recap this week before we take a break for the summer.
We are taking a break, thank goodness, because...
From the stew, at the very least. We're going to be out and about.
Oh, we're kicking into other high drive. We're just going to give you guys...
Turbo.
More of what you want to see.
The Nitro.
Ceta Ultra Plus Max. Wait, so we did have a bye week. I went through a little loss. I'm vulnerable enough to say it. My dog of 12 years passed. He was my best friend, but aside, I'm doing well. It's actually been exactly a week, actually. Otherwise, so you guys were out and about having fun in the town, and I want to hear about it because we barely have actually caught up together about it. So
it's been a minute.
First of all, R.I.P.
Yes,
and respect to Bo.
This
Truly.
episode is dedicated to
my dog Bo. He was a beautiful dog. We can throw some photos up. Yes, I loved him dearly, and I am more importantly. You guys were just there as a support system, and I love that so much. Thank you so much. Tamika as well, other friends, all the comments, all the messages, the flowers, everything. It really shook up me and my mother because we love that dog, but it was time. It was time for him. So love my dog. I talk to him every morning still.
Aww.
Yeah. But I do want to hear about you guys.
Yeah, we'll take a hard left.
Well, they have Spotify in heaven, my girl. He is listening.
He's listening. Yeah.
And but we know you're listening, and we did have a crazy. Honestly, we could really recap it as a crazy month. There are a lot of friends who have a lot of birthdays, a lot of Aries in our lives. Literally, the second Aries season started, I had a birthday 45 minutes from where I live. Had to drive all the way up north to go visit my dear friend Johnny, who turned 30.
There's a lot of y'all turning 30.
Lots of 30s.
It is happening.
That was cute. And then we had a lot of other birthdays come up that we actually got to go together to.
Finally, I know y'all had that other auntie dinner that y'all had fun at, and I just haven't had a moment like
The
that.
auntie dinner.
Nestor's aunt was there. Remember?
That's how I remember it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had our mutual friend's birthday, and at Holiday on 7th.
Great place in Austin.
One of the best places. Got this tattoo there. Shout out to Holiday on 7th. If you live in the Austin area or come to visit, it is a
martini bar.
Yeah, beautifully curated. Yeah. They do have bites, and actually they have food.
They do.
You can get like a whole ass burger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
It's his first time there.
I was so distracted by...
Was it really your first time? Yeah. Oh, yes.
I was distracted. Not to get into specifics, but I was distracted by the staff that night.
The twin bartenders.
I think we have mentioned it before.
Have
They just had their third annual. It's a new spot.
Yeah,
it's a new spot. I've been there a handful of times. Some dates there, some just friend hangouts.
We had a whole little section for our
birthday
group. That was cute.
Yeah,
we had someone waiting on us.
He was actually the one who told me about it. He invited us to, I think, the opening and stuff, or at least me. No, but
I'm so jealous.
It was his birthday, and it was so much fun. I just
much fun?
Sorry, much fun.
She had like 6 Diet Cokes.
I did, and someone
you do get Diet Cokes there. I do remember. Can I have Diet Coke?
Diet Coke and a lime.
I don't need to drink
because again, when you order a Diet Coke,
say it.
You empower others to order a Diet Coke.
I will. He made that joke as soon as I did, and shown up. I maybe had 6, and it almost would have been 5, because some loud, crazy bitch who was the center of her gaggle is what I'll say.
Was she part of y'all's group?
She was the invite. Absolutely. She was on the guest list.
Okay.
High energy.
It was not her birthday, but she was.
But you would have
thought.
You
would have thought it was her birthday.
I'm catching what you're
okay. Right.
Yeah.
She's one of those girls.
Okay.
So we're there, and she is at a table just surrounded by her gaggle. She's peeled them off, and it's her conversation. It's her story.
It's her night.
it's her night. Like you could just
Yikes.
hear, and I'm like, she's fighting for me and Carlos to hear on like the other side. It's like she doesn't want us to talk. She wants us to hear her.
I'm convinced.
She wanted to dominate the entire room. So I ordered another Diet Coke. It was like a large room, so no one was like seated, like in a, like like with the server. And the waiter had come through and didn't realize like who wanted the Diet Coke and was asking. And this dumb bitch is like, "I'll take it." Oh, and she was literally mid like reaching over
You?
to take it. No, because I was standing up.
Oh, I see.
And Carlos literally goes, "Oh, there! I think there's your Diet Coke." And as I'm walking up, she's over there trying to, be like, "I don't know, but I'll take it." Like, first of all, fucking nuts.
Yeah.
If anyone came out and was like, "Who ordered this Mai Tai?" For me to just be like, "I don't know, but I'll take it." Like,
She was on a good one. She was having fun.
In her mind.
In her mind.
Yeah.
she was. Oh yeah. Oh, she was.
It was
the
her
star
night.
of the party.
It was her night. It truly was her night.
All of this is to say,
Is she also an Aries?
No, I don't know. I didn't ask enough questions because she couldn't stop talking. She couldn't stop talking.
She tried to take my Diet Coke, and not only did I not let it happen, but I literally, because like for some reason the room went fucking silent. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did.
But I
I
was literally
did.
like, "Oh no, that's mine." And I went to grab it.
But you don't steal someone's
And
property.
she literally, she looked at me like I was nuts. And she was like, "Oh my," like I had just accosted her. She was like, "Ah." And I was like, "You can order one."
Go order one.
But I said it and it was silent. And so it made it seem confrontational.
I would have said the same thing.
I was just like, "You can order one." Well, I maybe said it in a way. I was like, "You can order one if you want one, but this is mine."
Right.
She turned him into the villain. Brandon
I'll
was-
punch
She
in as the
wanted
villain whenever.
to fight me so bad.
There was a point that night where Brandon and I were caught in the center of the room, which was really fun because we just started to do this.
It was the best part of the night.
We just started to listen to everybody's
So
conversations.
Carlos and I are literally in the center of the room for those listening who should be watching us on YouTube. And we could there was all the conversation pockets happening around us. And so we were just staring at each other and started cracking up because we were like, it started organically as like, where do we want to go? Like which conversations do we want to join?
So we were like,
and we were like,
You were like a sundial, like,
yes.
trying to figure out.
it was
okay.
just pendulum.
Our
We're like-
ears were radars trying to pick up which conversations we wanted to join. And
Not hers.
Well, that's what made it funny is because we would go like this. We would go.
Not that one.
I was in the bathroom hearing what she was saying, so I knew off the bat her energy was aggressive, and I didn't want to be by it. And plus, I like to talk, so there can't be two of us.
You
but
do love to
we
yap.
were just kikiing by ourselves at that point because then we were just like
But that's also fun.
swirling
too.
around. Yeah.
So fun though, such a fun night. I would go back. I've been like raving about that place.
I've
I
been
think it's
wanting to go
super
back. It's
cute.
been a minute since I've been there, and I've been wanting to go back for sure.
But that was a really fun night, and my favorite part was also at the end
Going
when
home.
our friends, period, leaving her. And again, she was saying stuff when we were packing up. She's like, "You were saying this, and I didn't think you liked me." And
Oh, don't
da.
do that when you first meet. I didn't hear that.
You weren't there for that?
No,
Oh yeah.
I
And
just
she was
remember.
like, "I came in and you like called me all sweaty."
I just
Oh,
want to say
that's not true.
She
That's
came
not
in-
true, Ellen.
Thank you.
She came in and goes to the room. I'm so sorry. I'm not sweaty. I'm covered in coconut oil. And I was like,
yeah, this is energy I don't like.
okay. I was like, so nice to meet you.
And I made the mistake of thinking she was cool and maybe would take a joke and was like, "Oh, girl, we know." Like
We know you're really sweaty. Oh, that's.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
it was that.
I do remember that.
It's me joking about like we know you're really sweaty.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, we're just
you
trying to-
put a
we're
mark
just-
on your name.
We're trying to
Baby,
key. We're just
had
trying to cut
a
up.
bullseye on me the rest of the night, trying to take my Diet Coke.
That's where it started. That's
Yeah.
where it started.
And then came up later, and she was again trying to argue, and I was like hugging her. I was just like, no, because I just wanted out, and I was just like,
Yeah.
whatever. But as we're leaving, so she's straight, and it's our gay young friend's birthday, and he was very excited to go to the gay bars here.
As
And-
one does.
hello. Well, sure.
Hello.
Wherever he wants to go.
Hello.
I don't care if wherever he wanted to go.
Right.
She comes out and is literally inside. Actually, no, first she's inside while people are stepping out. And she is trying to rally the girls.
To where she wants to go.
Yeah.
To the straight
And the
bars.
girls meaning like everyone.
Yes.
I want to
theys and
like
the thems
preface this because I wasn't there. I don't want this to like be negative. Like I love women, but some of you bitches are very dumb. Like, I support all women, but some of you bitches are very dumb. And that same
Loud
goes
and
for
wrong.
men too. Men
Loud
are
and
always
wrong.
loud and wrong, but this is energy that I just do not like.
You know when you can just tell from someone's personality what
Yeah.
maybe their childhood struggles were?
Yeah,
It
sure.
was that. I'm just like,
It's no one paid attention to her, so she's
Right.
been fighting for it all her life. Other than that, lovely gal, pretty. She's pretty.
lovely gal.
Lovely gal.
Good for
She
her. Shout out
did
to her.
actually split that party. And
She
a lot of
she
them
literally
did.
she quite literally did split the party up at the end though, because they were like, we're gonna go here first, and I was like,
She literally goes up to him and she goes, "What do you think?" And I literally said, I was like, I think we should do whatever the birthday boy wants to do.
Yeah. Maybe don't think and let the birthday boy
stop.
do.
And
That's
guess
the
what?
problem. Stop thinking.
I just poured more gasoline on it. She was like,
the way we tossed a match and left.
You planted the seed of drama and walked
'Cause
away.
neither one of us were going out.
No.
So
Y'all didn't?
No, we had something going on the next day. I think I had work.
Oh, okay. So
Which kind of leads into the next day because
That's what I wanna
Tamika's
hear about.
birthday
Yeah, that's
was
what I want to
also
hear about.
another Aries. Tamika's birthday was the same week, and we did a cute little something for her at
we talked about it here.
yeah Brendan's place, yeah, and then we went to another place called Busy Signal, which had a Beyonce night, and it was
fine.
I can't even begin to explain that is the most fun I've had in quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the energy, the people. We had a cute little pregame at our other friend's house before we went, and I got to meet new people, which I love to do.
Met people at the bar, like new friends.
Yeah,
at
just
the
new
bar.
friends. New friends. Oh my god, we did make new friends at the
Yeah.
bar. It was just friends on friends on friends. Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
DJ Ashmar, who I think we've talked about in the pod before.
We have.
We
And
have-
Busy Signal as well. We've mentioned
We
Busy
have
Signal.
the
Yeah.
kookiest picture with him.
Which I wanted to post so bad, but it is like cafeteria fluorescent lighting because the club was.
We shut down the club.
Shut it
We
down.
shut down the
Oh,
club.
I see,
We shut
I
down the
see.
club. The lights come on. Had we taken it maybe 45 minutes earlier, I would not have been as sweaty as I was because I wasn't sweating until the end.
No, I know.
You didn't take your medication.
I know.
No, I did. It was wearing off.
You were there a little too long, girl.
Dance through it.
We danced. I burnt it.
Listen,
I need to start doing bumps of that, like when I'm out.
The anti-sweat, antiperspirant pill that you are on.
I can't
But-
take it that often because it's like I'm SpongeBob and Sandy's.
You have to
bubble.
move. You have
I
to
see.
move past that. It's
There's
grim
no
for the
moving
first 2
past
weeks.
my contacts shriveling dry and my
That's what,
Start
actual
wearing
eyes.
that's what Adderall does
glasses.
too. Those are anti-cholinergic
It
effects.
doesn't though. Not quite.
It makes your vision blurry, like
What
a little
does?
bit.
Your antiperspirant
Yeah, the
thing.
glycopyrrolate. My vision's blurry when I first started taking it.
Maybe like lower that
'Cause
dose,
it's like-
girl.
I think it's like drying out your eyes.
Your astigmatism.
My eyes are shriveling up at my head. Anyways,
Did I just say that?
I've moved
and he
past
was
that.
like, "No."
I've moved past it. Yeah,
Wait.
I was saying, yes, that's true. You have to move past it.
Okay,
It gets better.
It normalizes.
It gets-
Your-
like
your
many
body-
things in life,
your-
it gets better.
Your body reaches this, like, this equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
You
right.
find the dosage.
Well,
Everyone's
yes.
dosage is different. You're so petite. Maybe you just need one.
Maybe so. But I'm not gonna lie. Anyone who knows me, I am an incredibly sweaty easily sweaty person as
We
well.
took the photo at the worst possible time.
I don't mind it because
I believe the energy in there was incredible because I will say, like, even for when we were doing the 4 Record Friday and they had Renaissance within the 4 albums they were playing, while they were doing Renaissance, it was a fucking party.
It's a key.
And we were social generating that night too because I was like, we're gonna stand up for the next song because why are a lot of people sitting down? Like, it's Renaissance. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, that
And-
was a Busy Signal? I thought that was at
No,
Mayfair.
that was
it
at
wasn't
Mayfair.
Mayfair.
That was at Mayfair. But what I'm conveying is that a Beyonce night really gets the people going.
It does.
And it speaks for itself.
I mean, we met because it's Beyonce night. I think they knew what kind of audience and crowd they were going to
Sure,
get, and the Beehive is always the fucking best. So if you're not in it, then
you're just not in it.
stop listening to us now.
Yeah,
no,
I
but
mean-
it really was because and they were playing. I mean, it was a whole night, so he basically could play everything.
He played
Fun.
nothing was off the table. It was so good.
Ashmar's phenomenal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just felt so safe. I felt so much love. Like
Yeah.
it
That
really is just
yes.
I was telling Brandon we left, I was like, Black women make me feel so safe. Like I love it. Like they will go out of their way to like compliment your outfit, compliment your energy, your dancing. And that's what it was. And it was so much fun. even the girls who had their boyfriends out on the floor, they were having fun.
Yeah,
Like, it was
good.
cute.
Yeah,
We're like
yeah.
dancing at the bar. Like, it was a great time.
Have not had a bad night at Busy Signal.
And
truth.
honestly,
Yeah.
the group we were with too was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was the right group of people
Yeah.
to go to that. And yeah, happy birthday to Mika.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Tamika.
birthday, Tamika. Speaking of sweaty, you got to be in the rain, in the dirt, like I.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
To see our girl.
I forgot.
Yes,
well, I did
let's
forget,
talk
but
about it.
Yes,
Let's talk about it.
Yes. I'm so glad you reminded me for this because so Zara Larson came to Austin. If you're not familiar with the area, there is we talked about it, I think, on the last episode.
Yeah.
It's a place called Stubbs. It's quite literally a barbecue place with a venue in the back. It is. It's not mud. I can give it that.
It's gravel, dirt. Yeah.
That's important. So we showed up. The doors opened at 7, and I'm just going to be really clear. First of all, I bought like a premium deluxe package resell that I'm embarrassed to say how much was on.
She crashed out over this package that she purchased.
My Ticketmaster, who is an enemy of the
state.
the state, the world.
The world.
You have, girl, if you catch you in the streets and you Ticketmaster execs, it's on site.
If you're wearing a Live Nation t-shirt, you get in a.
You're getting rocked
Yeah.
because
Don't
Anyway.
make me call Luigi.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, so we get there. Oh yeah, my pass. I spent too much money on it. However, I will say her merch came in. The tote bag is toting
You did say, yeah.
quality.
Quality merch.
And
Oh, wait,
it
and
came
the-
with my favorite part is the mug. So I'm also, as you know,
Girl, the mug, girl,
I'm
the
a,
mug.
I'm a Diet Coke girly, and my little fridge cigarette every night. I have like one of them, and
yes.
so we're sitting down, and we're about to knock some bitches on Fortnite. Big milkers, big milkers.
the ice still in the tumbler.
It was the next
Yeah.
day. Like it was solid. Like 18 hours later, there was still ice.
Quality merch. Thank you, Zara
I
Larson.
said, wow. Anyway, so I had that thing, and then I got my ticket, and it said fucking general admission, and I literally did crash out about it. And I called Ticketmaster. I chatted them. Like when I tell you, I was
I said, ma'am, and I told her.
I will order something and spend money and just
Yeah.
cannot be bothered to drive it 5 minutes down the road to the FedEx. But the way I locked in and was looking up
She
customer
was about to
service,
drive to the
chat,
headquarters.
transfer, and then I got transferred, and they were like, the first person was super nice, and they were like, "Oh, this is a resell. I'm gonna pass you along." And I was like, "Oh."
Of course.
And
Already a
then
red
the other
flag.
girl was just like, "Yeah, no, those don't transfer. VIP experiences don't."
Which is what you're
transfer."
getting at.
Doesn't make sense
At
considering they were able to ship you exclusive
All of
merch,
the merch.
but you can't put your name on a list to get early access for this insane package you just purchased.
Yeah, it was.
It makes no sense.
It made me really go wild, but
$4.
I went with someone else, and they had a regular ticket, and so I was like, whatever, I'll just wait in line. The rain made it extra memorable for sure. The girl showed
That's
up.
cute.
Zara literally was like, I've never played at a barbecue place
She's
before.
reading the place down.
So
She was.
embarrassed
She
for
was.
Austin.
we were like, I am embarrassed for Austin too.
No, she came already. She's seen what the.
Well,
what
that's
the
true. I
girls
mean,
do.
she opened for Tate, but
Yeah.
they could have just given her a better venue.
Yeah. That was insane choice
But at
to
least
make.
it was memorable.
It was super memorable
both you and her.
And I will just. I mean, like when
yeah,
I tell
and you
you,
got to
a
get your
pop-
brisket sandwich.
the best part, it came with a brisket sandwich.
You didn't get VIP, but you got your brisket sandwich.
She is a pop star. I know we have talked about it forever,
She
but I just got to
is.
bring it up again because she, in person, especially at such a small little shitty venue, the amount of energy and command that she had, and she performed still like it was like the same as she did as Tate with a
Yeah.
huge like arena tour.
Yeah.
She's just incredible. She definitely has gone to the school of Beyonce. She has a lot of interlude break dances, and she's cooking, and
Yeah.
you know.
I love that. It's
So super
Performance,
fun,
yeah.
super fun. If you have, well, no, her tour's over. But if you ever get a chance to see her,
you missed out.
you missed it.
Was her last
hopefully
one in
we
Houston?
get to see her in Lala.
What was
At
her last
Lala.
one?
I think it was Houston or Dallas.
Yeah,
I love that. She finished in Texas again, finishing in Houston. Beyonce's daughter.
Oh,
she knew what she was
all
doing.
female band.
All female band as well. I did see that.
I love
Yeah, I
that.
called that out too.
She said, I think in a video, she was like, "I'm employing the girls."
Yeah, I mean Beyonce did it.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I know,
I'm
it
so
was
sad I
super fun.
didn't get to go, but hopefully we get to go for Lala.
Yeah,
We are going.
we are going.
There's
Oh,
not a hopeful. We're going.
we're going.
Well, you
We're
heard that.
going.
They're
We're
paying,
going.
they're
We're
paying
going.
for
We're
my
going.
ticket. You heard.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've had a busy, it's fun weekend. My best friend came in town from college, and we were able to link up. It was a super, super long day, but we had the most fun out. And I will say I'm sorry once again to Jared.
A publicly address.
I am type B, okay, and my ID was expired on my.
Let's share the expiration date.
Okay, that was
Let's
the
share
wrong
the expiration
ID.
date.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. Because I'm type B, I'm smart enough to go online and order another driver's license.
I think this is a crime, by the way, that you're admitting to.
It is. And I had a backup ID. I had that one from.
The feds are going to come knocking on your door.
I think it was 2014.
What?
It was a very old
19.
ID.
It was 2019.
Maybe 19.
Yeah, it was a very.
It was 2019.
Yeah.
I remember.
It was very old, and I will just say the they them at the door was not having it.
That butch queen at the door said,
Back of the line.
She said,
not at all, actually.
This expired in 2019, and I was like, I know, but like I had stamps, I had wristbands from all of the other bars we had already gone to.
Right.
I'm like, do you see the gray in my beard, bitch? I'm like, I'm absolutely over 21.
That shit irks me because am I all of a sudden not myself anymore? Like, because the ID expired, I'm all of a sudden not Gabriel Solis?
Right.
Like, I don't understand.
Oh, because how do you know that I just can't make it to the DMV?
Is that a real law, or are they just making that up?
I know it's a real law.
Is it?
And you know what? I bet Highland is probably disproportionately targeted because it's a queer bar. So if they have to be on their shit, they have to be on their shit.
I get it. They're not trying to get raided by the police. You do look like a police officer. So
Here, piggy. I did watch a little bit of the Coach. Let's pivot to Coachella then.
oh my gosh, I wore my Coachella merch today.
How apt. I did watch a little bit of the live stream. But I did want to bring up at first. Okay, so we went to Coachella in 2023. You're from California, so
we went 2023.
We did go in
skipped 24. I went last year, so I was there last year.
True. Yeah, you got to see Gagi.
Gagiana.
And Beyonce. You went to
you went to
Iconic.
Beachella.
Iconic.
But I had sent a reel because something about this year, the Airbnbs were canceling on people.
I saw that
a week before, and then going back on the platform and like putting the home back available for
more,
but for
double
insane
the
prices,
price. And it's like
insane costs.
We're already getting fucked in the ass by these fucking wristband prices.
No lube,
nothing. And now the people who are traveling
states,
are just getting
countries
fucked in a different way by these Airbnb renters.
Did they get away with it? Could they do that?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I don't know the whole I don't know the
I didn't
logistics
continue
of
the
that.
saga, but I just saw that it was happening.
The host can cancel and then rebook it for people who are desperate enough.
That's crazy.
For like $22,000 for like a home. They're like, or people were doing their lawns. They're like, here's a campsite, no tents. Bring your own tent. Like, that is insane. For
I mean,
insane amount.
I don't think you should be a millionaire to go to a festival.
Baby, that's Coachella. That's what's it called?
The
in
Influencer Olympics.
What's the other one in the desert? Burning Man.
Oh,
that's for rich people too.
Oh, Burning Man is 100% for rich people.
So, but yeah, it's interesting you bring up Coachella. I didn't get to watch any of it. Obviously, you saw a lot of the highlights in the clips. Justin Bieber just kind of stood there and played YouTube videos.
That was part of his.
Well, I'm just saying,
set.
Sabrina Carpenter, rightly so, came out and said, like, if I, it's cute that he did that, but if I did that, I'd be destroyed.
Oh, 100%. They'd be like, she didn't do anything. Women don't do anything because women are scrutinized for everything.
Because America hates women.
I know there was like.
What were your highlights?
There are a ton of discourse. There's a lot of discourse when it comes to Justin Bieber's set, and I mean, he did bring out like Thames and Kid Leroy, but there was a moment where he was just playing YouTube, and it seemed pretty intimate. So I see both sides of it as well, but because like
he took a Frank Ocean approach.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
His set.
Frank Ocean was building an ice skating rink on his.
I don't know what he was doing. It never came up to fruition.
So I'm like,
I don't know what happened there.
That's what's happening.
But it didn't.
And that's why
he literally pushed play. I mean, I love Frank Ocean. 100%. Let me be clear.
Yes.
But if I got that set that Weekend One got, I would have been furious. He was going to prance around and hit play.
We didn't get it at all. But
we got something better. In my opinion, we did get something better.
The reason I was going was for Frank Ocean. But I mean, yes, the entire weekend was fun in itself. The whole experience was fun in itself.
So fun.
But yeah,
I had so much FOMO this weekend.
I know.
I was like,
Only been there once, and I was just like, oh, I have so much FOMO.
Coachella, let me hear you.
What was your favorite performance this year? Who would you have liked to see most this year?
Probably. I mean, maybe Sabrina. I mean, I would have loved to see Justin Bieber.
Me too.
But
Yeah,
I mean, who was
honestly,
the other headliner? Who was? Oh, Carol
Karol
G.
G,
I would have loved to see her as well.
who
brought
apparently did
out-
an incredible performance.
Becky G.
Did she?
Yeah.
And I didn't pay attention.
I
But
don't
like, she
think
has
the
a
lineup
huge
was my
fan base.
favorite this year.
Yeah.
There was nothing really standoutish about it.
One thing that stood out was Tinashe doing the Do Lab, and she had the largest crowd ever. And I don't know how long
Yeah.
the Do Lab has been around, but love that. DJ
Oh,
Tinashe,
I love it.
DJ Nase,
Cobra and
Nashe.
Slater were at Coachella this year, and Slater had a 3 p.m. set, which is
saw
only
some-
like 2 hours after the festival opens, and she had, quite honestly, a 6 p.m., 7 p.m. crowd.
Yeah.
Really?
At 3 p.m. They needed to give her a better slot time.
Yeah,
She
that
ate the
happens
girls.
to
She ate the
artists.
girls up.
I haven't listened to the new album, but a lot of great feedback,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that had a lot to do with her like big crowd.
Yeah, she.
Love that
That's
for
probably who
her.
I would have wanted to see.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Slater. But she's
Cat's Eye?
coming. She's coming in September.
Cat's Eye. I did see a little bit of
Gnarly.
theirs.
Love Cat's Eye.
I did
I
see
have
their
not listened to
set.
Pinky's Up yet.
Yeah.
I have my thoughts, but
You do, and you should keep them to yourself.
I will. I'll keep them to myself before the
Gabriel's a
entire
hater.
fan base comes after
Gabriel's a
me.
hater.
I just
You're,
I mean,
that old man who just done like new shit.
that's not true. That's not true. That is not true. However, I just wasn't
Maybe
getting
a
with
little.
it. Like again, I said it's like silly shimmy choreography and earworm songs, and I just wasn't. It just wasn't for me.
That's what. Isn't that what music is?
Not necessarily. No, I guess
Great, amazing dancing choreo. That's
I
like
don't know
not
that it was
being
great,
done by-
amazing dancing. It was not great, amazing dancing. It was not.
Ooh, ooh.
They did bring out the artist that sang Golden for K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I did see that happen because again, I was watching the live stream, so that was cute.
I have one of the skins.
And I'm jealous already.
I mean,
Cat's Eye's great. Just I want to.
They are
yeah,
great.
Cat's
They
Eye
are-
is great.
they are
They're
great.
beautiful.
And this is their first year.
I love
or
the Gap. I
first,
love the
like,
Gap.
They're new girls. Yeah, I love the Gap.
I'm a stan.
I'm
I'm a
here for
Cat's
their
Eye
progression.
stan.
I'm here for sure. I mean,
I'm on the ground floor.
It just wasn't for me.
Not even. I mean, they're huge, but I love them.
They have a huge fan base too. There's
I didn't
plenty of people that
even
love
catch
them.
them on like the Gap stuff. It was like after that when
You said
my
a documentary.
friend on everyone should check it out on Netflix. I think it's like making a pop group or something.
Pop
like
Star
that.
Academy?
Pop Star Academy.
There you
Thank
go.
you. And it's only like I don't know 5 or 6 episodes, and I had resistance to it. I don't know why, but when I watched it, I got like pretty immediately invested.
You became a fan.
It's only
Yeah.
5 episodes?
It also convinced me that like legitimately I need to take voice lessons and some dance classes because that's all it
You
takes.
think you can be picked up?
Yes.
I think we all could be picked up.
I'm telling you, there were girls in there who were horrible singers.
Brick.
Ogres.
Singers.
Yeah.
And in the end, I was like, damn. But I mean, they worked. They worked.
Yeah, I believe that.
It was great. So that's what got me into Cat's Eyes. And now I have a personal relationship with them. Aw,
No, I think I got into them when they released Gnarly, that kooky little song.
love it.
But they're beautiful. I mean, they're so fun
They're
to watch.
aesthetically, yes, absolutely.
Well, Manon
wasn't-
left.
I just wasn't.
Yeah.
She's
and
on
that
break.
like caused so much discourse. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I didn't even realize she was like the favorite. Isn't like
She's
the other girl the favorite?
well. There's a lot of discourse on that, and then we can skip it.
There's a lot
We'll
of
have to skip
girl
that 'cause
group. There's a
I'm
lot of
not-
groups in
Well, y'all-
general
neither
where
one
somebody
of y'all are
lives.
invested in.
Yeah,
it, so
yeah.
it's like
I mean, when Zayn left One Direction, the world stopped.
the world
Like,
stopped.
it's not. It's a story.
People were posting that in like relation to the news of her leaving. They're like, just so y'all want to know what it feels like, this is me reacting to Zayn leaving. And she's like crying and she's like on the floor and she's like, they're still on tour though. It's so fucking funny.
didn't
Because
see
I
that.
can just imagine like my friends like doing that because they were 1D. What are they called? What is their fan base called?
One Directioners.
Sure.
that does not sound right.
No, so these fan base names
Because
are
she was one.
I think they're Destiny Childers.
no, they're One Directioners. I guess there's the Arianators,
direction.
which is
I think they are called that.
Terrible
Now
as
that you're
well.
saying it, I-
and Selenators.
The
Like they're just
Arianators?
making shit up. It's silly to me, but because there's Lamley, there's Barbs, there's Little Monsters,
There's
Navy. There's cute shit.
There is cute
The
shit out
Beehive.
there.
Arianators, Selenators. That just sounds silly to
The
me.
Beehive.
Swifties, Beehive.
The Swarm.
The Swarm.
Swifties
yeah.
makes sense.
Swifties
Yeah.
kind of cute.
No, that I didn't. That,
Fuck you,
again,
fuck
those
you,
are like
Taylor
some of the
Swift.
first ones. Yeah.
Your family's
Shout out
cute,
to her,
though.
whatever.
Shout out to her, whatever the fuck.
But anyway, malicious discourse
it's
around that.
all run by the Illuminati.
Mhm.
And who fucking cares?
Who fucking cares?
We do,
Spoilers.
and we're gonna get into it.
Mm.
Who's going first?
The
Okay,
cookie
and just I want to be
spooky.
so clear. This is not a serious topic, you guys.
Everything's allegedly.
This is all alleged.
This is the definition of saying you read an article when you watched a TikTok, and I'm telling you, some of these like are. I didn't even finish the TikTok. I just got
Right.
the main blurb, and I was like, "That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Birds aren't real."
yeah.
So that's what this segment is.
It is.
Feel free to, I guess,
It's all
engage and fact
alleged.
check it. But all of this is allegedly.
Mhm.
Who's going first?
I mean, on the subject of music.
Okay.
On the subject of music, there is a bit of online discourse.
We love that word.
Bit of online discourse. The girls are a bussin'. Because it's alleged that music is tuned at a specific. Oh, I should speak in a spooky voice. No,
Well, then
but
talk regular.
let me talk regular.
That's
so
spooky
you can-
enough.
Well, thank you, sister. I like to character act. I like to do a character.
Frequencies.
Allegedly, music is tuned at a specific frequency that makes people anxious, makes them like worried or like even nauseous, I believe. And there's another frequency that music used to be tuned at, which we're not fact checking this, so fuck you. This another frequency that is for healing and for natural, that's more natural and more calming. And someone's in the world have decided that they want to mind control us.
I've heard a bit about this, and it was from Raven. She's saying it Simone now.
Yes.
Girl, Raven Simone was
Yay.
talking. That's so Raven. Was literally talking about this, and that there was some kind of shift again. Girl, I don't
here
know
for
enough,
it.
but I do go to sleep every night with sleep frequencies.
Okay,
of
so
like
yes.
432 hertz.
I do believe the
Yeah.
frequency
It's like science. That
science
is
behind
real.
it.
There is 100% science behind it that
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into.
But you're talking about
It's
just
there.
like the act of switching it.
Yes,
in general.
they like as like globally we decided, or someone decided that
Right.
we're going to tune music to this frequency.
Epstein.
Probably there is a
his lineage.
girl. There's a room of people who are like,
Yeah.
well, yes,
Well,
let's-
yes.
let's fuck up the
get the girls.
humans.
Gets us anxious. It's mind control.
Right.
I believe it.
I mean, it dates back to like the 1800s, allegedly.
Really? I didn't know it goes that
Miss
far
Girl,
back.
1800s in France,
Mozart?
in the room when they decided.
Wow.
It dates back that far.
Well, allegedly, Mozart is a person of color.
Is that another conspiracy? Or are you telling me this?
It's I don't know. So a conspiracy until, but that's what I've heard.
Do
Allegedly.
y'all feel anxious listening to music, or do you think that like certain hits are hits because of how they were tuned? I mean, I'm thinking
Maybe
of like
that's the mind control of it.
the past year. What have we had?
I mean, Brat was pretty aggressive.
That's
Yeah.
100% at 440.
That was mind control right there.
440 extra.
Yeah, there's times that like, I guess, and you kind of went through a similar experience. I mean, hearing the EDM music, dubstep, back in like 2017, 2018, it was cool. I worked out to it. It was fun. Now when I hear it, it like activates my fight or flight. I need calming music. It agitates me.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
that 440. It's that 440 hertz.
It is.
It is that.
Mm-hmm.
I've dipped into it and I do appreciate it. And sometimes
I've
at the gym,
appreciated
I
it
still
100%.
get there. But
Yeah.
there's something inherently that sets me off the edge.
And
agree.
so we have a coworker who would just like play that shit at work, and yes,
exactly what
You
you're
know, I
talking
know
about.
it's like
yes,
just
you
like
know
an
exactly.
gnat to me in the background where I'm just like, enough.
Enough. That's
Turn it
not
off.
like
it's the same thing for like
Put some
10 minutes.
headphones
Enough.
on. Yeah, it
Enough.
does
Where's the
activate my fight
melody?
or flight. Where's the melody? Where the lyric?
Where's the bridge?
There are none.
There are none.
No.
It's mind control.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that's pretty clear.
That's fascinating. I honestly don't know enough about frequencies
Neither
and things.
do I, but I mean, I know that there's like a movie too. They do this in movies. There was a movie called Irreversible, directed by I don't know who. It's a horror like drama thriller, and the director purposefully like has like in the background of the like first I think couple scenes of the movie, it's a specific frequency that's low enough to like actually cause nausea and like to raise your heart rate. And he did that intentionally.
Again, science.
So I don't think it's too far fetched. I mean, anything's on the table. At this point,
with
anything's on the
events,
table.
Yeah.
It wouldn't shock me that a room of powerful people were like, let's fuck them up.
Well, the CIA, and this is true, they did what's called Project Stargate in the 60s.
A lot happened in the 60s.
And that's when they were doing a lot of research on like remote viewing, which is the ability for people to like go somewhere else, but like basically what's it called? Like astro projection.
Wow.
Yeah. And there was someone who did it and said that they like were in Jupiter or something and like saw rings. And it was
Saturn.
And we
Spooky.
and we didn't know that they were there yet. And we found out later. But yeah, that was part of it. I think they did a lot of kind of like mind control, like
They were experimental with drugs, and that's why they LSD, and that's why they put in ketamine, and that's why they're on these. I forget the name
There's
of the
stuff in the
list
water.
that they're like level whatever.
yeah.
To not
MDMA was like doing literal wonders in like couples therapy and like just it
Unlocking things.
makes you too lovey and sweet, and they wanted us to be
Agitated.
They want us agitated and angry and upset.
Fighting.
irritable, mind control.
That's crazy.
I do think that there's a room of billionaires.
There
making
absolutely
decisions.
is.
So
There absolutely is.
Yeah, I think the Epstein files have really like proved it.
kind of solidified that
Yeah.
it's possible.
It's possible.
possible.
Hey, to go off of what you were gonna say for
I was gonna say for you because yours
mine does go a little bit
Yeah.
with that. It does.
Ooh.
But I wanted to bring up when you were talking about how on Easter we were gonna have an extraterrestrial visit. And it did happen or did not happen, right?
it did happen.
It did happen because recent events, Casey Musgraves.
Hello.
Was seeing lights and orbs in the sky. She's created an entire new Instagram page, and I should have written it down.
She's not playing around.
She's not
No.
playing around. She's like, whether these are real or not, or whether I continue to see them or not, I'm creating this Instagram page so that way it's like documented of what I saw. She has seen things over the years.
Leave it up to a woman.
Leave it up to a
take it
woman
into her own hands.
from Texas.
I just have to also say
Yes.
that there are 2 senators now demanding that the government release. They said over 45 videos, I think 47, that the Pentagon is sitting on
On UAEs.
that would literally, he's like, would rock y'all's world.
Shake us to our core. Yeah.
I'm ready.
We all are.
I think I'm shaking already. I think aliens would scare me less.
I've been
than what
shaken
we-
since Signs, girl.
And one of them was a Republican, and he was like, "We've got stuff in the
And you
ocean."
know, when we start agreeing with the Republicans, girls,
Shit is hitting the fan.
Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you giving that validation because while
Yes.
they may not have just been like coming down from a shining ball,
Independence Day with our sign.
perhaps
Sorry, they're not walking into your house.
sorry that
They
they're
are
using
among us.
a country pop star to slowly wake us up.
And that's why I've always been a fan.
Again, not media outlets. It's influencers.
Yeah.
It's
We're having to, like, open
other
source this.
journalists and
Beyonce
yeah.
has told us time and
journalists.
time again that we are the media and we are the visuals.
We are
the
the
visuals.
visuals, baby.
I mean,
So you heard it here first. I just want to make that clear.
so be careful when you're listening to music. I don't know what to tell you. I've given you a warning.
They've been saying that forever. Be careful what you listen to.
But how does that tie into yours a little bit?
So mine, a lot of my notes are actually on the phone that's recording right now. However, the one that I found that was pretty interesting that I kind of align with, because I have said in the past that I'm shifting my spirituality a little differently, and how the earth is vibrational and has frequencies with sound and healing properties, this, that, and the other. One that I came across is the Gregorian calendar versus the international fixed calendar. Hold on, where it's somewhere
is this
around
the
here.
one? Is this the theory that we're like missing a month?
Yes, this is the theory where we're missing a month, because if you truly think about it, so the theory is that there were 13 months with 28 days. That does equate to 364 days in the year. So there was this off day of the year, maybe a day of rest. I don't know. They just called it a no day or something along those lines. However, at a certain point in time, actually 1902, it looks like, is where they came up with the International Fixed Calendar for Corporate Reality.
The IFC.
The IFC, right. Because we're always going to choose, not we, but it will always be profits over people when it comes to America, the United States of America. And it, again, getting us agitated and irritable, it is shifting us off of our natural earthly experience.
Whimsy.
You're saying they're telling us it's spring and it's not.
Right.
And you're like,
Right.
my spirit knows it's not really
My
spring.
spirit's telling me.
We're still in the winter.
Why do you think that we go through a seasonal depression in these winter months and this is supposed to be the new year? It's the fiscal new year.
Do you think our body
Sure.
knows that we're missing a month?
I think so. I think
That
the
could
new
be
year
it.
should start in spring when there's a new bloom. It makes sense. Why are we
Instead,
starting the
when
year
it's cold?
when it's
and
cold
sad
and yes. So
Huh.
also to add to that, because nature is nature and nature will always win, or nature will always find a way. That's a
yes,
quote.
nature will always find a way. Love will always win.
Love will always win. Nature will always find a way.
Yes.
That's a quote. Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park, and he was right. Nature always will find a way because if you look at a turtle shell, the interior plates, well, it's a different word, but I'll just say plates. There's 13 of them. The exterior plates are 28 of them. Whoa.
Oh, sorry. Let me let that.
Whoa! I don't know. That made sense to me.
That shocked me to my core.
That shocked me.
Oh,
And
wait,
then-
are you saying that turtle shells are nature's response
Nature's
to shift
calendar.
the calendar?
It's
back?
nature's
nature's
calendar.
calendar.
I get that.
The
Okay.
moon phases, a
13
menstrual
moon phases?
cycle. A menstrual cycle is also roughly, isn't it moon 13 days? I don't know. Or 28 days. And then a menstrual cycle is roughly also 28 days.
Why do we avoid the number 13? Because like casino hotels don't have a 13th floor.
That's not true.
They don't.
That's not
It's
true.
just a superstitious number for sure.
They don't have it. Don't fact check me on this
Girl,
pod
that's
like
another
that.
conspiracy.
The casinos don't have a 13th floor
Because it's dark sided.
because it's dark sided and,
And
they
what
don't want us
artist
to know.
has a favorite number of 13? Fucking Taylor Swift. Dark sided.
dark sided as
Girl,
hell.
we'll put a pin in that.
But a pin
Put
in
a pin in
that.
that.
Remember that part.
I'm
Taylor
vol-
Swift is dark-sided.
I'm volleying things over to you. However, my last thing that I do want to say is when you truly think about it, October Octo is 8. Why is it the 10th month? November 9. Why is it the 11th month? Something is off. Something is shifted. That's my conspiracy.
January,
I'm leaning into
Jan.
I know. I'm like,
Jan,
There's only one.
Juan, Jan.
and June is 4 letters. It should be the 4th month.
I'm just saying,
Cracked it.
allegedly. But yeah, I mean September
It takes
7, Octo 8, November 9.
It takes the mind of a master.
However, they are yes.
and y'all are so lucky to
Well,
have
don't
us.
even get me started on daylight savings.
Another made up.
Another fucking made up thing.
Inconvenient and crazy. And you know why they did it originally? For capitalism.
Black Friday.
To get them out in the fields to like hoe stuff and
I don't know. I was watching National Treasure a few days ago too, and they bring it up in National Treasure too, daylight savings time. But anyway,
yeah, I think it was that way like farmers could like
again,
do stuff
profits
more.
over
To
people.
work more. Yes.
Profits
that
over
is true.
people. We have been a nation that has always been profits over
But
people.
isn't China like on that tip? Don't they have like
No, it is,
the Lunar New Year, which is like technically
Yes.
aligns with the 13th month or something?
Lunar New
How
Year is in
many-
February, is it not?
It
so
is-
it's getting
so-
closer.
I will say the lunar calendar
That is 13.
is more naturey because it's based off of the phase of the moon, which I just think is so much
And
more
she
fierce.
does her own thing.
She be doing her own thing. So exactly. So they adjust.
She's got
to the moon.
The moon. He said, "Fuck the sun."
Lunar
I'm
New
looking
Year.
at the moon.
Oh, girl. Oh,
Who gives a shit how long it takes
and
to
there's
go around the sun?
another. You got another conspiracy about the moon as well.
Yeah, the moon ain't nothing in there.
girl.
She's hollow. She's hollow.
It's a mega structure, baby.
Oh, there's something inside.
Aliens.
That's what Star Wars is about, girl.
No, girl, that is quite literally what Moonfall with Halle Berry is about.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but I do believe
I think we mentioned Halle Berry the last episode.
Did we?
We need to get her cut out next.
Oh, the Catwoman. Yes. Yeah, I'd agree with that. We could do Halle Berry.
and we've never been to the moon.
Yeah, that's another huge conspiracy as well.
I'm,
I've always
okay,
been.
listen,
Yeah.
I'm so serious. Stanley Kubrick
Mm-hmm,
is the director
SK.
of
Eyes Wide Shut.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yes.
huge. We can do a whole episode
There's
on that.
a dark tunnel when it comes to that one.
Ooh, it's dark sided.
Yeah.
But he directed a lot of you. If you don't know, he's a big famous director. He did Clockwork Orange. He did The Shining, and evidently, The Shining is like a metaphor for us not going to the moon because it is alleged that Stanley Kubrick is the one who directed the moon landing.
Right.
Well, yes.
And he has, and a lot of people thought that as well because he had the most insane contract, like a lifetime contract with, I don't know, it was Warner Brothers or whoever, one of the studios. He had basically unlimited budget, unlimited, like Eyes Wide Shut to this day is the longest running production in like movie
And it's also the ending has
How
been
long is it?
altered.
They shot for almost like 2 years.
Oh, running production.
Like shooting,
Gotcha.
not even post-production, none of that.
Side notes on Eyes Wide Shut and Stanley Kubrick. He is known to do deep research in anything that he is working on. Eyes Wide Shut is supposed to be about these like 13
The billionaire class.
The elite.
billionaire class
elite.
Everything I've
families, these
seen.
elites, the Jesuits, all of them. So yes, just on that.
It's
Yeah,
Eyes
yeah.
Wide Shut is incredibly...
And the ending was altered as well.
I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman will not speak about it because but she did say she had extensive conversations on the research that has been done. And there's a lot of metaphors within the cut that are still there and somewhat...
We need to find like a VHS or DVD that has not been, well, it's already been altered, but anything that we stream can
Well, it
and
was-
will be altered because we
it
don't own
happens
them
already.
Yeah, it happens already. We don't own any of this stuff. Mr. Consumerist Plus Max, and you buy all your albums and or you buy movies. Yeah, we don't own that. They can strip all of that away from us whenever they want to and alter any of that as well.
Well, I know it was a Bernstein Bears. I don't care what.
Don't get
Oh,
her
that's the
started.
mental-
Don't get her
I will go off on the
started.
Mandela
There
effect.
was a cornucopia on
But-
Fruit of the Loom.
Yes.
Hello, I lived it.
I'm gonna stick to this one though, in terms
Yes.
of Eyes Wide Shut as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did his screening because again, insane deal where he got final edit, which like no one ever lets happen. He died 3 days after, and then the ending, everything was jumbled up,
Like 21 minutes were edited out or something like that.
and they like
don't know.
yeah, it was. So yeah, that's a big one, and that is kind of dark sided, which we were going to stay away from. But
Yeah.
anyway, a fun dark sided one. Taylor Swift.
I think I know where you're going with this.
I
sister.
got your number. Or should I say Xena Shrek?
What?
Sister, you have to school me on this.
You're gonna
one.
have to, yeah.
You have to school me on this one.
Well, y'all sit down. Get ready.
Stop.
So there is a woman named Xena Shrek, and she was the high priestess of the Church of Satan in the
That's fierce.
1980s. And we will throw up the pictures. But they look identical. And Xena,
Calling it back to Xena.
coming back, it all comes full circle.
Oh my God.
Xena Warrior Princess.
Xena mysteriously disappeared, and no one. Well, she disappeared. No one. She disappeared.
We don't know where she is.
She shows up as a teen.
But they were
Country
both,
star.
They were both musicians. They were both little performers.
These are the similarities between Taylor Swift and
Xena Shrek.
Correct. Some people say she's a clone. Some people say reincarnation.
Do we think it's like a substance vibe where they're switching bodies?
I don't know.
Respect the balance type of thing?
It could just be two white women with bangs that look alike
That could very much be it.
And a red lip.
and a red lip,
And
a sharp, weird little bunny lip. But yeah, so she's in the Illuminati, and that's why Taylor Swift is running the world because she made a deal. Xena made a deal with the devil, and
She reincarnated,
as Taylor Swift.
I fully believe that.
Yeah, fuck her.
Thank you.
I fully believe that, genuinely.
I didn't have much else facts
wish-
to give, but I'm glad you're on board.
Well, I mean,
I'll show you the picture.
show me please.
I think I have seen this pop up before.
Since we, not to segue or not to get too sidetracked, but if we're going to be talking about like dark sided things, the devil, the Illuminati, please
it?
watch Ready or Not. Ready or Not 1 and Ready or Not 2. That is fierce. That's her.
That's her.
That's her.
Wait, this Xena person was from what decade or from what?
1980.
1980.
The 80s.
Oh, the 80s. Why did I think this was 18 something?
Wasn't that also during Satanic Panic and like all that
It
shit?
was, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's all making sense.
They were panicking. So Xena had to leave. She was
did.
a high priestess.
She was a high priestess. She would have had a huge target on her back. And what better way to hide than in plain sight?
In plain sight, which
they-
we know.
Oh,
Yeah,
that just gave me chills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not to get too sidetracked, but on the subject of movies, I do think that the media does show us things that are partially true, and they're hidden in movies.
They call it predictive programming.
Yeah, Ready or Not is about like a satanic cult that like runs the world, and
well,
I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies.
you need to watch the new one.
I have not seen that.
I'll wait for it to be where I can buy it.
Watch
at
it
home.
together because it's so good.
There is another side. There was a that was on accident. My cold toes.
We're gonna have to do like a.
You're gonna get a
what's
word.
freezing. That's all.
You're
we're
gonna
gonna
get
do.
a word on
It's cold. You keep it a degree in here. It's cold. Anyway, as you take a big fucking.
Girl, that toe got me stressed out. It scared
Gabriel,
me. It got my nerves up.
Hey, smoking is back. Ciggies are coming
it's
back.
so back. Oh, I
back.
had my first cigarette the other day.
Fun.
Smoking is gross. Cigarettes are gross.
I
and
didn't-
honestly,
I'm
this
not
is my
gonna
first
lie.
month back on
That's-
smoking.
yeah,
I
it
had
was a
been
little-
off for like 6
It
months.
was a little baby like, and I still was like,
It knocked you
buzzed,
out.
and
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oof. Your chest feels hollow almost. I don't know how to explain it.
like the moon.
And
The
then we're gonna
moon's a
segue
smoker.
into that.
Okay, by the way, I do think probably now, I don't know, have been to the moon. I think this last one seemed pretty legit, or maybe just their effects have gotten better.
They didn't get on the moon. They like
No, they went
circled it.
around
They
the moon.
yeah.
Right.
To the dark side of the moon.
But we hadn't gone back to the moon.
We haven't.
And so, and
What's
if you
that
look at
about?
all those astronaut videos, I'm
a
telling you,
thing.
please just go on TikTok. We're going to throw some up if you're watching on YouTube. But if you look at when you're here on Earth, you can do those non-gravity where you have like a minute of non-gravity because the plane is doing
Sure.
the up and down motion. And so like at the pinnacle, you have like 30 seconds or a minute
Yes.
of weightlessness. Girls with long hair, it's like underwater. Like it's flowing,
Yes.
it's moving. If you look at all those women, who are in space and they're doing the thing and they're like this, their hair it just looks like it's been teased
Maybe-
to fuck with hairspray and it does not move. And there's also little clips of stuff of like in the background
They
of like,
accidentally dropped a balloon,
and the balloon fell.
and the balloon fell right down
And then there was like water
Yeah.
in the background of one of them and it was just like in a cup. Like,
in a cup. I'm sure
look it up, honey.
people will fight you in the
I
comments,
bet
and
they
they'll have their
will.
We're not
explanations.
trying to diminish anyone's achievements. Those
Right.
astronauts risked their lives.
No, they
for
didn't.
us.
No, they didn't. And same thing with
they didn't.
No, they didn't. That is what I'm saying is they didn't. And the Challenger did not. No one died at the Challenger.
Oh my God, that's another huge
Yes.
conspiracy.
No
I know we
way.
didn't want to go
They
down these
didn't.
dark tunnels,
This
but
is not dark.
they
This
have
is fun.
found those astronauts or people that look very similar
With
to
the same
them.
name.
Same
And
name.
they're just out in
Years
public.
later, out in public. Some of them are professors
Yes,
at
same
Same
universities.
age, same
Yeah.
everything.
It's-
They're those people. They did the Challenger was not real. It was an excuse to like slow down that program.
It did explode, but there was not.
Because
And
they
it
don't
went
want
on
us.
it.
Yeah.
They
It's
don't
a
want
false
us
flag.
exploring.
They don't want us.
They don't want us to explore.
They want us irritable and agitated.
And this-
Girl, the hurts. The hurts.
the hurts, girl.
The
The hurts.
440.
And that's why there was a new interview from the most recent mission, and the woman is speaking about how Earth is just hanging there. And this one gets crazy. But as soon as she said it, like right after, you could tell she like paused because like people
They
were
telling
talking in
shut
her
up.
ear. Yeah.
Mm.
And flat earthers are going fucking nuts with that.
There's another huge thing when it comes to our North Pole and it being because it's so difficult to get there. But
Are you going to come out as a flat earther right now?
no, I'm not going to come out as a flat earther. But there are a lot of conspiracies that are
There's
out
a lot
there.
of they have a lot of points.
There's a lot of.
Same thing with like Mars. They were like, oh, this is Antarctica. Like any photos that we've seen of Mars is actually just like a set on Antarctica.
Not even, or maybe it is, or it's
Yeah.
it's in
They
like
just put
northern
that, like-
Canada, close to
that,
Antarctica.
yeah.
And they have like the side by side shots, and they're the exact.
They just put a sepia tone on it or whatever. They just make it look warm.
It's got a filter.
It's got a filter on
Yeah,
it.
that's the Valencia filter.
That-
That would be crazy.
just
But
all
again,
of this is
nothing
allegedly.
is off the
I
table.
don't think we are,
everything is
because I think
alleged.
aliens. I think the Galactic Federation has said, "Y'all stay right there."
Mhm.
Don't-
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah,
y'all
y'all
stay
are
right over there.
Crazy.
Y'all doing
Sit
some
down.
weird, crazy shit. Y'all stay over
Y'all
there.
ain't coming up
Y'all
here.
are weird.
And the moon is gay.
Girl.
They told us it was gray. No, it's not. It's stunning. She's
gay.
rainbowed and iridescent.
I did see that.
Those high res photos show a different
I have
story.
not. I don't know what you're talking about. Then I need to see those. So it's iridescent.
Yeah,
And not the-
Well, I mean,
okay.
it's got lots of color and variety and range.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Again, we're not wearing our tinfoil hats. We forgot them. However,
the digital ones.
we're very tinfoil hats right now.
I was hoping you were going to come out as a flat earther.
No, I'm not coming out as a flat earther.
When the cameras are off, she's like, yes, girl,
Yes,
this is flat,
actually.
yes.
She's
Actually,
like, "But
though,
real talk.
no.
But for real?
Can I see y'all back here?
Shout out to them. They're so funny.
So funny. But yeah, I got a lot about all of that, but I don't think we've been to space as many times as we said we are.
I can totally agree with
do think there's other stuff. I haven't dug deep enough, but I do know there's a lot of Nazis at NASA.
They both start with N's.
Mhm. There's something about like NASA also meaning like deception, or television is tell-a-vision.
Ooh.
Tell-a-vision. Tell
Oh my
a story.
God.
Wanda Vision. What was that? Wanda Vision.
I think it's
y'all just got goosebumps.
The event-
both went.
The Avengers, we need you.
We need you.
yeah, no, I definitely think that
We're living in a simulation.
We are.
Um,
Thanos went like this at one point in time. We've been shifted. Ethiopia is like in 2018 because they live on a different calendar system.
the right one.
The right one. Yeah.
the CERT,
They're in a different year.
the particle collider,
And now
broke
you're
us into a new timeline. The Mandela effect is real. We don't have to dive deep into
There
it.
is the so like Spider-Man and having that glider machine that was under the subway system, again, hiding things in plain sight is all I'm saying. So
Wait, what is
Are you
the
talking about
Spider-Man
Spider-Man's
thing?
being real?
no, not
Spider-Man's real?
Spider-Man being real. The
That's what I was getting from that.
no,
You had a glider?
the first animated Spider-Man with Miles Morales, there is this huge like glider contraption. I don't know
Okay.
the physics
Again,
behind it
they
all. I
hide
forget.
things- they hide
Yeah,
things
and
in plain
that's how the
sight.
multiverse like it shifted again. Yeah. Hiding things in plain sight. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
There are multiple timelines.
Yeah.
The whole concept behind the Mandela effect is that essentially there's like a large group of people who remember vividly Nelson Mandela dying in the 90s.
Oh
Mhm.
yes.
And yet he's not dead. And I feel like I remember
I remember
in
being told
school
that.
being
I
told
thought
that.
I thought this man was dead this entire
I
time.
was too little.
Yeah. And like the Bernstein Bears are now like the Bernsteiner Bear. I don't know. It's
There's
Bernstein Bears.
lots of different versions of this.
The cornucopia. There's a
Mhm.
bajillion of them.
Britney Spears in the "Oops, I Did It Again" music video. She even does this to grab her microphone that
Yep.
she is known for. But if you go back and watch it, the microphone is not there. But growing up, girl, it's there. It was
We're
there.
on a different timeline.
We're on a different timeline. Again, Britney Spears, I think she was a product of all of this as well, unfortunately. Or not a victim. A victim, I should say, not a product of it.
This is not really even that a conspiracy. Like we know, the more we learn about quantum physics and quantum mechanics, the more it actually is just validating higher levels of like spirituality and just like the multiverse. Like there
Other
are
planes
versions
and other-
of
I
you that have been successful, and that's the whole idea of like quantum jumping, which is like which goes hand in hand with
Ant-Man
people
and multiverse.
manifesting.
Like, I don't think Marvel was the one to come up with the multiverses. I think it was just, they're not the ones that came up with that idea.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh and Everything Everywhere All at Once. All those different timelines.
I
and
mean, Plato was
fighting other
talking about
versions of
atoms
yourself.
back in like ancient Greece. They had ideas about like what was going on like tiny levels. So,
Again, new segment, Conspiracy Corner.
aliens built the pyramids,
Alien and the Sphinx.
and they're chasing Casey Musgraves
And
right
they're
now. in her
chasing
private
Casey
jet.
Musgraves.
she was picked
She was
because
selected.
they knew she would do the right thing.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's letting
So
us
they're revealing
know.
themselves to her specifically.
Well vetted.
And you know, girl, on that note, I think we should say that we are all very good swimmers.
Yeah.
Yes.
My
I'm
car
happy.
drives well.
My car drives perfectly.
I am so
fine.
happy with life right now.
I'm very,
I
very
want to
happy.
live.
Like nothing will change that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So
Spooky.
Yeah.
anyway, well, this has been so much fun. I could
So much
obviously
fun.
continue this topic, and we will.
Right.
We
We
will.
will. We'll bring it up here and there. We're having fun with it. We'll expand.
I have fun
There's
with it all the
tinfoil under
time.
this hat.
We appreciate you listening.
Oh my gosh, thank
It's
you.
not the end. It is just a hot summer break. That way we can bring you just a different perspective and point of view.
Right. If you're
Yeah.
listening to us on Spotify, please go to our Instagram and TikTok and even our YouTube as well, because the content will continue there. There may be a pause on Spotify in itself, but the content will be available elsewhere.
We might dip back in here and there.
This is
Yeah.
episode 10
Of
of
season
season 2, but episode 18 of the show.
Right.
Which
We're
is
only
like
18 episodes in, y'all.
I wish it was
I
episode
know.
13 to be spooky. But you know,
On a different timeline it is.
on a different timeline it
Yeah.
is.
On
We
a
had
different
hot dog
timeline, we're
fingers.
already like so huge.
In a
We are.
Yeah, yeah. And
And
we'll
that's what
shift
I
over
choose
in
to
just a
believe.
second.
And that's why we're quantum leaping, is because there's a version of us out there that is.
I'm
and,
astral
like, we're
projecting
just-
right now.
Oh my God, Jupiter does have rings. They're gorgeous.
There's hot guys on the moon. That's why they won't take us there.
Girl, there's Transformers on the moon. The Autobots. The Autobots are right there.
It's it.
The dark side of the moon.
Dark side of the moon.
And with that, y'all, we're going to astro project.
Yes.
And we'll see you.
right out of this room. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, what a world.
Don't wanna leave. All kinds of magic
as I do. Let's go do some shrooms.
Bye.
Bye.